So in this video, I'm gonna bust 10 myths. And trust me, those myths has been injected into your mind by these e-commerce gurus as well. So let's talk about it. So the first one, the Shopify dropshipping is for beginners. Guys, a lot of these gurus will make noise. You have to understand Shopify is not a marketplace like eBay and Amazon. Customers come on eBay and Amazon and they search for different products. But when it comes to a Shopify store, Shopify is basically a tool which can help you design your own e-commerce website. It's not a marketplace. How customers supposed to find your product? How are you gonna get sales at the end of the day? It only gonna take me 3 to 4 hours. I can design a new Shopify store. As long as you know what you're doing, it doesn't take very long. But bringing customers, getting sales from your website is the part which no one really talks about. For that one, either you have to have a lot of money to spend on Facebook ads or on a Google ads, or even if you're gonna do organic marketing via TikTok, you have to really know how to make those product videos. Nobody gonna buy the product if you only, for example, let's say you're selling this remote right here and you point on the camera on this remote and say buy from this website for $8.99. Nobody goes on TikTok to see these things. You have to be really creative and know what you're doing at the end of the day. So Shopify dropshipping is not for beginners. Second biggest misconception is e-commerce is dead. Yes, I'm gonna be straight up. Number of sellers has been increased over the period of time on eBay and Amazon. Is it competitive? Is it dead? Absolutely no. The reason for that, because numbers of consumers has been increased as well. How many people lives in your household? You can think by yourself as well. And how many times they actually go outside and buy something as compared to buying something online as well. And I'm going to show you a couple of examples as well, because I have some students. I'm not trying to promote anything, but just to prove the point that you can get started today and still make really decent money. So for example, this store right here, they are drop shipping, right? They are earning, this been only first month, right? £8,779 right here. The second one I can show you right here. This one is £7,634, and this is all retail arbitrage. You can see the stuff from the local shop they're selling on eBay and Amazon. Like stuff like, you can see the dishwashing tablets right here being sold as well. And I can show you another store. You can see this one is about 4 months old. Their sale is about £22,432. You can see this one within 4 months, and the average selling price is about £19. Speaking of average selling price, the third misconception is a lot of people will say you have to sell high ticket item. A lot of people will say that you need to dropship high ticket item. I don't know, you need to, flip houses on eBay, or you need to flip real estate on eBay. You get that kind of vibe at the end of the day. Let me tell you one thing, and this is backed up by data. In UK, anytime a customer will spend over £30, they're gonna think twice. And in US is about $50. So anytime when they're gonna spend over $50, they're gonna think twice, 3 times. They're gonna put in a lot of research as well. So average, what I recommend is somewhere between £10 to £30. Selling high ticket item, you won't get any sales out of it. It sounds really cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna flip something which worth about 10,000 and then I'm gonna make 2,000 out of it. But the thing is, nobody gonna buy that item because people think so much once they spend over £30. To prove the point with data, right? I'm gonna show you a couple of stores right here as well. So this one, average selling price is $19.40. As I have shown you, I'm using Zik Analytics. It's a product research tool. I'm going to put the link for them inside the description as well. You can see this kind of data and do the product research inside the Zik Analytics as well. The second one, you can see this one right here. Average selling price is £15. And the next one I can show you right here. Average selling price is about £9 right here. I can show you another example. This one, average selling price is about £8.45. So you need to keep in mind the sweet spot for dropshipping is between £10 to £30. The fourth misconception is, I wish that me also could make this point very clear. A lot of people get this vibe that dropshipping is very simple and easy. It is a simple in a way, but it is not a copy and paste job anymore. It is not like you get in touch with the supplier and you copy all their item, or you go to some other sellers and you copy all their item and you're going to start getting sales straight away as well. You have to do your product research. You need to know what you're selling at the end of the day as well. So for example, this is a USB extension lead. I'm just giving you one example right here. The successful listing are 69%. You might gonna think, okay, well, 69% of the people are getting really good success. I should do that as well. Average selling price is about £8. And you look at this number and say, okay, £23,670 is coming out of it. But you need to realize that this one right here, this seller, and this seller right here, they are having over 50% market share for this item. So this product is dominated by them. They are dominant seller. Rest of them are getting little bit of sales, just a little bit of sales as well. So if I see a USB extension lead from my supplier, I will just simply think, okay, well, this product is just simply dominated by these three sellers. So if I will jump into it, then I will have to sell this product with a different idea. You're going to have to do a little bit of research. Dropshipping is easy, but it is not copy and paste job. The fifth misconception is investment. A lot of people think, okay, to start an e-commerce business, you're going to have a lot of investment, right? For dropshipping, you're only going to need a couple of tools to get started, right? AutoDS, for example, or if you want to do the product research, Zik Analytics. Both of them have a free trial. Even if you need to pay subscription for this one, it's not going to be over £30. They will connect you with the suppliers. So the point which I'm making, you're not spending on inventory upfront, even though you have to spend on inventory upfront. I will give you one example here. My first product, they had like a zip in the middle. They were headphones, had a zip in the middle, and I spent £30 on it, right? I seen the trend. These products are selling around £15 to £20. And I went on AliExpress, not on Alibaba. I went on AliExpress and I bought those for £2 each. I bought 15 of them for £2 each and I sold them for $14.99. This was my first product. So it really depends on what you are investing into. The sixth misconception, people talk about once you're doing your product research, your product need to solve a problem. Ideally, yes, why not? A lot of products, they do solve a problem. But sometimes you do come across a trending product which doesn't necessarily solve any kind of problem. So I remember I made really good profit out of the fidget spinners. It was a really, really good trend. What problem that kind of products are solving at the end? It really depends on if that product have a wow factor, if there is a trend of that product. Yes, if it solves a problem at the same time, ideal. But a lot of time you will come across a product which doesn't necessarily solve any kind of problem, but don't think, okay, well, this product doesn't solve a problem, so I'm not gonna sell it. You do have to do the other research stuff to see if this product is actually trending. The seventh misconception, and I'm gonna put myself on the spot here because you might think I'm guilty of this one as well. You don't need any kind of course. You don't need any kind of training. You don't need to buy any kind of paid course to be successful on eBay or Amazon or anywhere in life. There is a lot of information on the internet, but the whole point of buying course, let's say you want to travel from London to Scotland, let's say in Edinburgh. You can go by car, you can go by plane as well, you can go by walk, you can go by motorbike. So the whole point of buying course is to have the information, everything that you need at one place. That doesn't mean you can't find that information, or is there some kind of secret information that you don't know or someone is hiding at the end of the day. The whole point of the course is to get all the information at one place, and then also on the top of that, you need to make sure whoever is selling that course. For example, me, I also not just provide a training material, also on the top of that, I spend one-on-one time answering the question that people have inside my course as well. So I'm not really trying to promote. What I'm trying to do is actually demote the course mentality here. You can find anything that you need to know online, on YouTube, on Google. There is tons of different types of information, including myself. If someone will tell you that you need to buy a course in order for you to be successful, they are just simply lying. But if you're somebody who value your time, you think, okay, well, I'm not gonna try to find from different places. I'd rather learn from someone who's been there, done that, and they will be able to personally help me. Then if you can afford at the end of the day, then the course is for you. The next misconception, number 8, is that I don't want to sell on eBay and Amazon because eBay and Amazon will just simply ban my account. This is not true. They will ban your account if there is a proper reason. For example, if I go inside Zik Analytics right here, and if I see this seller right here, I can see if they have listed a product. For example, 3M is a brand. So this is a risk to use that kind of word inside a title or sell anything which you don't have a permission from that particular brand. Again, 3M right here. There are a lot of people who sell the service on Fiverr. They claim that they're gonna help you to get your account back. The best thing that you can do is to stay away from them. There is always a reason. You probably have done something, but if you haven't done something and everything is all right, all you have to do is call on eBay customer services. 99% of the time, the accounts get banned because they just simply need to verify your identification. All you have to do is just verify that. Once you call them, they will be able to give your account back and everything will be ready to go. The 9th misconception is about you need some sort of like maybe a business bank account, or you need to have a printer, or you need to have this much, or you need to have that thing, you need to laptop and all that kind of stuff as well. There is nothing. All you can do is get started with your mobile phone as well. It's more than enough. Yes, if you have a computer, obviously the thing's gonna be easier for you because, big screen, more state. You can use your personal bank account as well to get started. You don't need a business bank account, and you can get started as a sole entrepreneur, as a sole proprietor as well. You don't need to register a limited company. Yes, if you need to scale a business down the line, if you need to hire someone, pay them a salary, this will be the option for you if you want to go through a limited company route. But if you want to get started with it, all you need is a mobile phone, a bank account, which you most likely gonna have already, and you can get started with your what you have. 10th misconception, and I hear this a lot of time. People will tell me, I don't want to buy from Alibaba for inventory, somebody who want to buy the inventory up front because Alibaba will scam me. All the sellers who are selling on Alibaba, there is a criteria for them to be on that platform. Alibaba don't let just anybody list their services or products on Alibaba. They have to go through some sort of verification and check. If you get scammed and if you complain to Alibaba, Alibaba will take them off from their platform, and none of the supplier, it's not worth for them to take that risk as well. So anytime once you buy from Alibaba, you're buying an inventory in bulk, you are in a safe hands. So links for everything I have mentioned will be inside the description. I suggest watching this video next if you're somebody who is looking to start an e-commerce business. This will definitely help you.